welcome back to Dinoden. Today is the 4th episode of the All Hybrid Wars, and I got a lot more submissions in one day. One day I got like 8 submissions, I'm pretty sure, which is definitely a lot, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just definitely a lot. But before we get into the video, I want you all to know that Jason Spurl has a new channel. I don't know how to pronounce this channel's name, but I'm not going to try, but I know it has Metro in it. But I still have a few more things to say before we can get into the ranking. The first is the follow-up on Barry and John. John is doing fine. He hasn't been doing too much lately, except killing other dinosaurs, which I don't think that's too much lately because he's a dinosaur. But I might make the lore on John's secret experiment brother that was originally meant to be for the Hybrid War, but we decided not to add it. And also thanks to Jason Spurl, or his new account, for the sick image. And a little follow-up on Barry, even though I kind of said all the follow-ups in my third episode. Sorry about that, I had something in my throat. And as you all know, Barry is pregnant, or I should say was pregnant. Say hello to Daisy, made by Jason's new account. And if you have seen my comment, yes, the whole video got deleted just now. And that is very annoying. It took me like 1 hour, and now I'm going to have to redo this all again. Hooray! Well, anyways, I kind of forgot what I'm meant to do now. Oh, yeah. So Daisy and Will not be in... I won't say more about them in this video, because I want to save them for Barry's lore video, which will not come out soon. It'll come out after John's third experiment lore comes out. This took me so long. Anyways, let's get to the ranking. The first contestant will be Danny23H. And he made this guy for the All Hybrid Wars. Well, not for the All Hybrid Wars, he made this for fun originally. But then he said, put this in the All Hybrid Wars, and I was like, okay. And this hybrid made by Danny23H gets a nice try. Just let me explain. The reason it gets a nice try is because it has kaiju DNA. And the rules say you cannot have any fake animals in the DNA, and kaijus are not real animals, so that's one of the reasons. And also, he did say I can remove the kaiju DNA, so I would have gave it something a little bit higher if it wasn't for its stats, which are now a mystery, because once you remove the kaiju DNA, it won't be as big or as powerful as before, so its stats would be a mystery. Wow, that was a lot of yapping. So that's why it's a nice try. But it's still a very cool and unique hybrid, just so you know, Danny23H. And now it's time to add it to the table. Well, now we added his card onto it. Now it's time for the next contestant, which is Jurassic Tex 30. And they made the ultimate sauropod called Makama. Sorry if I didn't say its name right. And this hybrid will get an ultimate winner. Because of its sheer power and size, it could easily overthrow John and Barry, and also John couldn't do no damage because his claws and mouth are his main weapons. So if he tried to claw or bite, he wouldn't get not really any damage because Makama has so much armor that the hybrid could just easily take the hit. And it would rarely get poisoned by Barry because of its sheer size, it could just shake it off. So that's why I gave it an ultimate winner. And now it's time to put it on the table. Now we got 2 hybrids, which is making it look way more nicer. Now it's time for the third contestant, which is Scorpolotti. Sorry if I didn't say your name right. And he made this guy for the All Hybrid Wars. And we decided to rank him a winner. We gave him a winner because of his sheer size, power, and armor, kind of like Mikama. Kind of the same thing like that one, that hybrid. I don't know how to pronounce its name. The reason I didn't give it an ultimate winner is because it had a little bit less armor, and I'm pretty sure it might be smaller, and it might get a little bit more poisoned, but it will come out a strong winner, just a little bit nauseous or sick after the battle from Barry. Well, now it's time to add him on the table. And as you can see, there's only 6 slots left. But don't worry, I'll be making another table if I need to, just in case there's more submissions. And also Eddie Ink and Mr. Emerald would likely, I'm going to be saving 2 slots for them to get on because I feel like they've been trying to make theirs, but other people are making theirs a little bit faster, so I'm going to be giving them a chance to put theirs on this table. Anyways, back to the ranking. Now it's time for the last but not least contestant, made by Metrogenistist. And he made these 2 beasts for the All Hybrid Wars. And they get a 50-50. Let me explain. And these 2 get a 50-50 because there are ways where both of them could win. Because if the Tail Club Hybrid swings at John, shatters his leg, he's gonna be dead probably in a few minutes. And Barry cannot win a 1v2, so I guess Barry would also die. But if Barry and John kill the first other hybrid, then we would have a bigger chance to kill the one with the Tail Club Hybrid. So that's why it's a 50-50. That was a lot of talking. I can't even remember what I said. Anyways, and now it's time to add them on the table. And now the table looks much more filled with cards. And I got a special message for Eddie Ink and Mr. Emerald. I can't wait to see you guys' hybrids. Anyways, now it's time to see who gets the Golden Uno Reverse card. And I'm going to be giving the Golden Uno Reverse card to Mikamala? I gave Mikamala, sorry I cannot pronounce its name right, because of its unique design, unique genomes, especially the bald eagle, I like that bit, and also because of its image of what you made of the first video. Now it's time to put the card on the table, but with its Golden Uno Reverse card. Well, that is the end of the 4th video of the All Hybrid Wars. And also, shout out to Guinea Pig Lover and Metrogenistist for being my thumbnail maker and my voter. Well, bye. And P.S. Your hybrid will likely be in the next video. Well, bye.